Tens of thousands of pounds of trash and debris were hauled away during this week's multi-day sweep of encampments in Colorado Springs. It also resulted in dozens of felony and misdemeanor arrests and citations. Some say leave the homeless alone, while others want them pushed out. News 5's Bill Folsom spoke with the leaders of the Springs Rescue Mission about the challenge of offering help to the unhoused.
Areas around Colorado Springs known for encampments are now cleared out after a multi-day sweep. Part of that is educating the unhoused and the public about options other than living outside. Clean it up and clear them out, or leave the homeless alone. Conflicting opinions, and then there's perspective from both sides.
I would have to say what mostly was keeping me out there was, drugs and alcohol and excuses for the most part.
Thomas McDonald, who went by the street name Caveman, spent several years homeless and living in an encampment.
So I changed my thought process,
He avoided aid groups like Springs Rescue Mission. Now he has a home, pays rent, and holds a job. A shift happened during a homeless camp cleanup. He had grabbed a change of clothes and ended up at the mission.
I happened to slip into a Cocaine Anonymous meeting, and there was a guy's story that just touched me. I'm like, this dude was way messed up, and look at him now, and I wanted that.
It is complex, and there's a lot of different views on what homelessness is, the reason for homelessness, and the solutions to homelessness.
Rescue mission leaders say they can't force anyone to seek help.
It is a big barrier. Like for us, we believe the very first motivation for them to even get to campus is the first step towards their progress.
Some argue camp cleanups lack compassion and leave the homeless with no place to go. Advocates say there are plenty of options offered, including shelter, meals, addiction counseling, and vocational training.
The other thing that they're going to receive is access to over 50 community partners here on campus that focus on health, housing, and work. And they're available to anybody and everybody that comes here.
Reality is many of the unhoused will start to filter back into these cleaned up areas over the next couple of weeks. The hope is it will be fewer than it was before. In Colorado Springs, Bill Folsom, News 5.